Good Tuesday morning slash afternoon, everybody. How is the second day of the week treating folks out there? It is Tuesday, April 7th, 2020. This is episode number 12 of AMID, and I am your host, PJ Wessels. Hopefully everything is going quite well today. What else, or what has been going on so far? Oh, so I was going to put a load of towels in my washing machine this morning, quickly before work. And towels usually don't take like much extra work to do laundry wise. Put them in the washing machine, put the detergent in there, then move them over to the dryer. Don't put a dryer sheet in there because that's got fabric softener that makes it less absorbent, but toss them in the dryer and they dry. But I open up my washing machine door and part of the hinge is broken. So that's not so great. I was able to close the door again, but I'm not going to try running a load because that just doesn't seem like a great idea. So we're not going to do that. So currently my washing machine doesn't seem like it's functioning, but that's okay. Before we get too far into this, I do want to wish Sheila Bertelson a happy birthday. Today is Sheila's birthday. Normally in Des Moines, we would try to decorate her cube. I've got some streamers at my desk that we would hang from one of her cube walls, and then Reese's got a Prison Mike happy birthday sign that we would hang, but we can't do that right now because we're not in the office. So happy birthday, Sheila. Hopefully it is going well so far. No idea if you're watching because I can't see who's watching. I just get a viewer count. But everybody feel free to wish Sheila a happy birthday today. It's her birthday for another 12 and about half hours. So wish her a happy birthday. What else is going on today? Today it's supposed to be over 75 degrees here in Des Moines. And I'm expecting it to be a little bit humid. When I woke up, I remember seeing a little bit of condensation on some of my windows. So it was definitely a little bit humid today. I have not been outside. And maybe I'll go outside this afternoon at some point. But I expect it to be a little bit humid. But yeah, 75, 78 degrees today in Des Moines. And then it's supposed to cool back down. Get maybe 40s on like Thursday. Easter weekend's supposed to be okay. And then like highs in the mid 40s most of next week. So interesting weather here in the beginning of April, but that's okay. What else is going on? Reese, if you have any opportunity, can you at least IM about the wonderful election that is trying to go on right now in Wisconsin and how people are probably really, really angry about it? But that's okay, because I think they're still trying to have the election out in public places. And, well, public gatherings aren't really supposed to be a thing. And the governor there has issued some stay-at-home, like, orders and such. But the election is supposed to happen. But that's been interesting to follow, at least at a distance. So, again, if you know you're going to be somewhere for like the foreseeable future, maybe try to get an absentee ballot for the elections in November because, well, probably a good idea to avoid going out because even though that November that's 7 months away, who knows what might happen. So maybe hold off on committing to going to a polling place and voting. But yep, that's something else that's going on since it is a Tuesday. I'm guessing it's probably similar to in November how it's the Tuesday after the first Monday of the month, which would make sense for right now because yesterday was the first Monday in April. So today is Tuesday. Tuesday is Television Tuesday. So last night I was able to get caught up on NCIS, the DC version. So I had 2 episodes to watch from the last couple of weeks, and I enjoyed them. The episode from 2 weeks ago with like the shadow school kind of like con thing was interesting and something different. But yeah, there was still like an investigation, so that was cool. But then the one last week didn't really have like it didn't follow your normal like crime procedural where it's like, oh hey, person died, here's the body, investigate, go on But last week I enjoyed. I think that was directed by Rocky Carroll, who plays the director on NCIS. So that was fun. He's directed a few other episodes, and those are usually pretty good. So I enjoyed last week's. I don't know if there's a new one tonight. There might not be, but we shall see. So I don't know what other television folks are watching now. I think there's supposed to be another episode of Tiger King that comes out at some point, but obviously I haven't watched that yet and probably don't plan to, but that's okay. Reese is asking, what are you most and least looking forward to for going back into the office? Probably least looking forward to would probably be the commute because, well, the commute's not super fun, but that's okay. Most looking forward to, I don't know. And I've got two monitors here. My chair is fine here. I like my chair. What else? I guess being able to just like stand up and ask some folks questions are always nice. But I also don't really want to think too much about going into the office yet. Just getting like hopes up in terms of like, oh, it's gonna happen soon, and then it just keeps getting pushed back and back and back, and being less happy about it. It's like it will probably happen at some point, but I'm not gonna try to like pin my hope to like one specific day. So we shall see. Supposedly it is peak week, or it's going to be a peak week here in the U.S. in terms of like cases and stuff. I don't entirely. It's like, is this going to be where we have like the most cases and it's going to start dwindling down? I think Iowa feels like it's like they're a week or two behind at least. So maybe just like New York is going to supposedly be really hard hit or something. I don't know, but again, it's going to be this is going to be a thing for a little while. So don't like attach yourself to any one specific date, and your hope really can't get crushed, and you can't like feel bad about it. I think just kind of have to keep on keeping on. So that's the big thing. Reese says Tiger King is supposedly rumored for this Friday. Okay, good for Tiger King. Abby asks, should cursive writing still be taught in schools? I don't know. Um, I don't write that much in cursive, but I guess there's just so little done with handwriting. Like we don't write that much stuff by hand, except like exams and stuff. But anything that we do, like for work, is typed. So I don't know. There's probably something else that you could teach instead that might be a little more valuable. So in that case, I say no. But there's I feel like cursive writing is not going to go away entirely, so it's kind of important to be able to read it. So in that case, yes, if nothing else, so that we can read it. But I would probably lean more towards no. Reese also is saying, for exam takers, he saw someone with, quote, inside info post on Actuarial Outpost. AO is super confusing for me at times because I'm guessing that's Actuarial Outpost. But for me, AO is also American Outlaws. But that the Casualty Extra Society is going to make an announcement sometime this week regarding exams. So that's still 3.5 days of time for them to make announcements. So I guess that's a good thing. But because what exams are going to be like the third and fourth week of April. So who knows what they're going to do? Maybe it'll be all TBE. That would be probably horrible for everybody. But they've had time now they've seen all of these companies doing stuff online. So they should obviously have some expertise in it now. But I highly doubt that that's what they're going to do. But I sure hope they don't say, oh, hey, we're going to do the exams anyway, and we're going to expect people to proctor stuff, because I wouldn't want to proctor an exam, even to like 10 people. That's the joke, guys. Come on. But, maybe they push him back a little bit. We shall see. But, I'm glad to hear that they're getting something out there soon. I think the SOA was putting something out like late last week about exams, so TAS has got to get caught up and such. So we shall see what else is going on. I don't know if Sheila's watching, but again, Sheila, it is your birthday today, so happy birthday. What else? What else? What else? I'll probably be able to finish. Today will kind of be Taco Tuesday. I'll probably finish off the taco meat that I have, so that'll be good. So it can be Taco Tuesday. But what else is going on? It's gonna be warm today. It looks kind of hazy right now. Like there's definitely blue sky, but there's also definitely some clouds, and it's not like the clouds aren't like super well formed. So that's I mean, it's interesting and in kind of burrito bowl, but I don't use like a burrito. I just use tortilla chips, so it's like a tortilla taco or tortilla taco, tortilla chip taco Tuesday thing. I don't know. It's fine, but it's taco meat. I don't call it burrito bowl meat, so Taco Tuesday. But what else is going on? What else is going on? I'm running. Oh my gosh. I mean, but I don't. But I don't have cheese. The nachos for me are always cheese. So, I don't like have nacho cheese. I just put like taco cheese on them. It's a taco salad without the lettuce. That's what it is. It's fine, guys. It's fine. I mean, nobody has like reached out to volunteer, Reese. So I don't have any updates on guests on show because nobody has said that they want to, and they just don't want to talk to me, which is fine. I don't blame them. I'm intimidating and stuff, or just awkward to talk to, so it's fine. Yeah, I don't really want to like force Kevin to. Like, if somebody else wants to like reach out to Kevin and encourage him, that'd be fine. But what I can do is I can also probably try to pull up Kevin's calendar, and I don't know if I have Kevin's calendar. Oh boy. Oh, okay. Nope. I don't think I have Kevin's calendar. I don't. Of course, my keyboard's down there. That's gonna be too much work. So we'll see. But so now that I'm looking at my calendar, I had I have a lot of meetings today. That's not super fun as someone who I don't like as like when all of our when our leaders have a bunch of meetings, it makes sense. Hopefully, like important decisions are being made in those meetings, so it makes sense that they have lots of meetings. But as like someone who has like associate stuff to do, it's weird. But at noon our time, 1 p.m. Eastern, there's that CARES Act update. CARES Act update with somebody. But I think, again, if you've got direct deposit with the IRS, it will, those checks are supposed, or the checks are due to start going out relatively soon. So you may see something soon if you have some direct deposit account set up with the IRS. If you don't, and they're starting to and you expect them to send you a paper check, I believe it goes like week by week based on like income, like every 10,000. So like $30,000 earners will be like maybe early May or like late April, and then each week it goes up by like 10,000. I think that is what I saw from like a memo that the Washington Post had gotten. So those will be coming out at some point. So we'll see. And I'm guessing the update that we have at noon will provide more information. Sarah is saying I should have Alfie as a guest, which, if we do webcam, we certainly could. Just ask him a bunch of questions. You could put little headphones in, give him little headphones, and he could hear me. It'd be cute. It'd be super fun. But yeah, we could certainly do that. What else is going on today? Wow, I am struggling. No, don't. Okay, what do you mean bring him over? Like bring him over to my, like, no, don't bring him here. Just bring him, like, into view for the show. Don't bring him all the way over here. I don't want him over here. It'll be fine. What else is going on? Oh, he's going to visit the studio. Oh, great. Yes, the studio, which is just an alcove at the top of the stairs with no door or soundproofing, but that's okay. It's such a fancy studio. That's all right. Any more wall decoration? Very pretty. He probably can out-pull at me, but that's okay. He's buff. I'm not. It's fine. Oh no, I'm hitting the wall in terms of ideas. It's Tuesday. Comes out on Tuesdays. Does anything normally come out on Tuesdays anymore? Oh, speaking of stuff, he got in trouble last night. Okay, so Alfie got in trouble last night. He was running around, and the people. Oh, you gotta be careful about that, bud. See, that's the disadvantage of living like in an apartment, is that you have people around you who can either be loud, or if you end up being loud, they will be unhappy with you. So you have to be careful with that. But I was seeing that, so Disney made an Artemis Fowl movie, which I don't think I've ever read the book. But okay, we're gonna do some on like mid-show searching. Okay, Artemis Fowl. I'm getting text messages. Okay, so it is by Eon Colfer, or however you pronounce that. But I haven't read Artemis Fowl. What I did read by that author was, I thought I read something else by him. Let me see him. That's a guy. Oh, The Supernaturalist. That's what I read by Mr. Colfer. Okay. That is, as far as I know, is not a movie. But I think Artemis Fowl is getting released directly to Disney Plus. So if you've got Disney Plus, you should be able to see that instead of having to wait for it to go through the theaters and then into Disney Plus. It is going straight to Disney Plus, so that's cool. Along those same lines, Rise of Skywalker. Oh, I don't care about that. Okay, here's when. This is from February. Is that going to be even accurate? So is that. Oh, wait, hold on. Is that already out? I'm looking up when The Rise of Skywalker was released to Blu-ray. And it supposedly already was. Wow. I've totally missed that. Okay, don't mind me. We're just gonna do some shopping while PJ's streaming. It's currently available and temporarily out of stock, but only 17 left. Oh my god. Well, let's just check Target too, because Target's super awesome. Okay. Mackenzie's second random question, because obviously I was stumbling horribly, so thank you for another question. How long should you keep Christmas cards? Well, I am not a great person to ask about that, because I think I've got Christmas cards from like multiple years. So that's not great. Okay, I don't want the paperback. I want Blu-ray. It is supposedly available. Okay, it's available at Target. Cool. But I think I've got multiple like Christmas cards from like family members from like multiple years, like 2 years ago. But I mean, Valentine's Day maybe? I don't know. Because like, okay, so depending on when you get Christmas cards, my family always ends up sending Christmas cards out in like January. So they become New Year's cards or holiday cards. They're not Christmas cards. Partially because they like my folks will want like me to provide some commentary about what I've been doing, and my sister to do the same. And we don't do it around Thanksgiving. So it's usually having to wait until Christmas, and at that point, well, it's too late to send out a Christmas card. But maybe like Valentine's Day to like Memorial Day? I don't know. That seems like a fine amount of time. And if it's just like adults, family cards, probably doesn't really matter. I know that I've got some with young cousins on them that I haven't gotten rid of yet because it's like, okay, those are cute photos of them, and like you have them year over year, you can see how they've grown up. For adults, we don't change much year over year, so it doesn't really matter. But I mean, however long you want. I mean, and if you like are a hoarder or something, you can file them away and have the next one. But Abby's saying they keep them on for a full year. Yeah, it's like the picture portion is the fun part to keep up, and then they replace it with the new one. So that's kind of fun. Reese has brought in a couple of questions because, well, I've been struggling today. How many chickens would it take to kill an elephant? A lot. It would take a lot. Probably like 20, at least 20 to 30. Because, like, in fairness, the elephant could just step on it. Chickens can't really fly that well. The elephant would just step on it. That wouldn't be great. So, let's say like 20. Incessant amount of pecking. And if peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter, what would it be called? Peanut spread. Peanut cream. It might be called Nutella, I don't know. Even again, peanuts aren't nuts, but peanut spread, probably. Oh, I can't use the word. Well, then what the heck? Okay, Nutella. I can't use the word peanut. Then what's the point? Like, what's the difference between it then and like almond butter? Like, if you got peanut butter and almond butter, how are you going to tell them apart? So, not great. Not a huge fan of that. But okay, if you yeah, I don't know. Well, peanut butter wasn't called peanut butter. What would it be called? And you can't use the word peanut. I don't know. Jiffy, Skippy. Creamy deliciousness. I don't know. It is quite good. So maybe I'll have a peanut butter and jelly sandwich today. That sounds kind of good. I did order groceries again today, so I didn't. I guess I didn't check. So I had gone to the Urbandale Hy-Vee, which is like technically closer, but it's bigger, so it's busier. And when I ordered them last week, I ordered them on Monday and I had to pick them up on Saturday. So today is Tuesday, but I switched to the Johnston store because that one's a little bit smaller. And it's like, well, if it's smaller, it's probably going to have fewer people and like exposure, so and so. But again, ordered the groceries thinking, okay, it's Tuesday, so it'll probably be Sunday. I actually got like a Friday morning slot, which is awesome. So that's really cool. Super excited about that. Reese is saying that Skippy is better than Jif, and that Pick and Save was out of Skippy, so he had to get Jif. Never again. Just get store bought. Perfectly fine. It's probably more affordable. And of course, smooth is better than crunchy. It's butter. You don't want chunky butter, do you? Why would you want chunky butter? Doesn't make any sense. You don't have random like milk chunks in normal butter. So if you want chunky peanut butter, put your own, like, you can determine how chunky it is. You can put however many, like whatever density of nuts you want to put in there. Or you could take like creamy peanut butter and put honey roasted peanuts in there. That would probably be pretty good. The problem is that all those that honey roasted peanuts usually have salt on them as well. So like crushing them or cutting them would be a bit messier. So getting that off would be, maybe that's sugar. I don't know. But that would be a bit difficult to deal with. But yeah, creamy peanut butter with like honey roasted peanuts, that might be okay. Like on occasion. I don't want chunky peanut butter. You don't want chunky butter, so creamy peanut butter, creamy butter, stuff like that. Super straightforward. See, I mean, not quite the same thing, but again, butter. You don't want chunks in your butter. Totally okay. I don't, no. No, it's, David is asking, does chunky milk equal cheese curds? No, because cheese curds are like an actual type of cheese. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't want chunky milk either. Best type of jelly? You mean like flavor? Or flavor, brand, stuff like that? But jelly or a peanut butter and jelly sandwich? Grape. Thing that you might put on toast? I am kind of partial to strawberry rhubarb jam, but that's not jelly. Now, okay, jelly, jam, marmalade. What is the difference? We're gonna ask the internet because this is gonna be faster. Versus jam versus marmalade. Okay. Jam is made from whole or cut up pieces of fruit with sugar. Jelly is only made from fruit juice and sugar. Okay. Marmalade is a preserve made with citrus, using the whole fruit, including the rind. Interesting. I don't like marmalade, but peanut butter and jelly sandwich, grape jelly. Don't really care about the brand. Again, store-bought is just fine in that case. So, yep, grape jelly on a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Strawberry rhubarb jam on toast if I'm doing some sort of fruit spread. If it doesn't really matter, I might also do peanut butter and honey. That's also very good. That was one of our huddle questions about a week ago, so that's why it's kind of fresh in my mind. But there's some people who I don't. Do people like? There's somebody I know who likes strawberry jelly and peanut butter on their sandwiches, but that almost. I feel like that would be almost like too sweet. I mean, grape jelly is naturally it's going to be sweeter than just like grapes, but that's but I peanut butter and jelly I think is always just like the jelly needs to be purple, which is grape. So that's how I approach it. Speaking of, so Riesel, Des Moines folks will understand this is that I'm finally working through the other box of airheads that I have. So I got a couple boxes of like 60 airheads for $5 or $6 each a while ago. Why? Okay, whatever. But I've got so I finally opened up the other box of airheads, and there are 6 flavors of airheads. Yes, red, blue, white, green, orange, purple. 6, and there were 60 airheads. So you'd think, okay, 10 each. That would be the distribution. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to count just in case. Because there are certainly some airheads that people like more than others. Purple, for some reason, people don't really seem to like. I kind of like the purple, so it's kind of good. But I counted them out. There were 2 purple airheads in a box of 60. 2. I felt robbed because the purple provided like a nice like contrast to some of the other ones. There were 2. Not like 5 or 6, and like short by a little bit. They were short by 8. 2 purple ones. And maybe purple is like the least liked flavor, so they put fewer in there. But 2? 2 is absurd. That's like getting Skittles and getting like 3 purple Skittles in a bag of Skittles. Maybe like 5. Come on, it should be at least somewhat evenly balanced. I don't think. I mean, maybe they are my least favorite, but I still like them. They're so good. I think they're not. I don't think they're bad Airhead flavors. So I was a little disappointed by that. I have 2. But now I'm careful about making sure I don't have one of them yet because I've still got a lot of Airheads to go through. But 2 Airheads. Two purple Airheads. And there were like 14 green ones. Like, watermelon's really not that good of a flavor. If somebody is stealing grape Airheads at the company, interesting. But again, I'm still getting the other hair, so I'm still getting 60, so I'm not going to complain about that. But that also takes effort to write the letter. So we shall see. But, well, I think I know what I'm going to have for lunch, so I'm going to have a peanut butter and grape jelly sandwich. Because that's what a peanut butter and jelly sandwich is. So, probably do that. Have an apple, have some carrots. I need to open up my box of wheat thins. I've had that for a while and I haven't opened it yet. So, that'll be good. But, yep, I don't know. And then I'm going to tune in for the CARES Act update. See if we know anything else. When I'm going to get my $1,200 that I can put in the bank and let just sit there. Or like, maybe I'll donate part of it to Warburg. That'd be a good idea. Because I'm in the position where I don't need the $1,200 right now to stay afloat. So I could save it or donate it somewhere. So who knows. But anyway, that is going to be today's show for April 7th. I apologize for the kind of lack of content in the middle. Thank you to everybody who sent in a question afterwards. So me struggling is probably not very fun to watch or listen to, but that's okay. I hope everybody's Tuesday goes well. Again, Sheila, happy birthday. It doesn't seem like she's on since she never said thank you. So maybe we all need to go wish her a happy birthday via Skype or something. So have a terrific Tuesday, everybody. Talk to you tomorrow. I think the Thursday show might get moved because Sean put a indication training right over the show had been right in the middle of it. So it might need to get moved because I'm going to the indication training because that's important, significantly more important than this. So this will get moved on Thursday. I'll let folks know. But have a wonderful Tuesday, folks. Talk to you tomorrow.